1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, here we go again. The never-ending crusade by Republicans to take away health care from Americans. First, they proposed and signed into law cutting $1 trillion from Medicaid, so taking away health care from middle class, lower middle class, and poor Americans. Now they want to take away Obamacare, which gives health care to 54 million Americans. They want to take it away. Listen to this. This is how genius Donald Trump is. They want to take away Obamacare and give you a check every month so that you can go back into the marketplace and buy your own health care. Except for the fact that health care is too expensive, is way more expensive than the subsidy that he wants to give you. Way more expensive. So it's completely pointless. So basically, they're just taking away your health care. This is what they've always wanted. They've always wanted to get rid of Obamacare. This is their wet dream to get rid of the ACA. It is their wet dream to get rid of Medicaid, which they've effectively done, right? They cut $1 trillion from Medicaid. They want to get rid of Medicare and kick grandma off of their health care. Republicans hate health care. They hate it. They have no alternatives. They say, I want to get rid of the ACA. I want to get rid of Medicaid and Medicare, but I have no plans to provide an alternative. No plans. Zero. Let's take a look at this. The average cost of giving birth without health insurance is $18,000. The average cancer patient will spend at least $150,000. Trump's approach would bankrupt and kill even more Americans when they can't afford care. When you kick off millions of Americans off Obamacare and give them a $400 check, what are they supposed to do with that? What are you going to buy with $400? You can't even afford Cobra. You can't afford anything off of that, especially without Obamacare subsidies. Subsidies are there to give you money so that you can afford to buy health care. Without the subsidies, without Obamacare, you won't be able to afford it with the check. Look at this. Here's Donald J. Trump. I am recommending to the Senate Republicans, right, that the hundreds of billions of dollars currently being sent to money-sucking insurance companies in order to save the bad health care provided by Obamacare be sent directly to the people so that they can purchase their own much better health care. This makes no sense whatsoever. So he wants you to send it directly to your own pocket to get much better health care and have money left over. Lie. In other words, take from the big bad insurance companies. What is he talking about? He's giving you money so that you can go and buy insurance from private insurance companies. Here we go. The ACA tax cut, roughly $138 billion a year, saves Americans $6,000 to $7,000. Trump wants to instead divide and send one-time payments to 336 million Americans to buy their own health care. Let's take a look at this. So you're going to get a payment of $410, right? A family average premium is $2,250. So effectively, he's raising your healthcare costs by thousands of dollars, right? He's raising your healthcare costs, right? He's taking away the subsidies you get on Obamacare and giving you a $400 check, which can't buy you nothing. You can't even buy groceries with $400 anymore. With $400, you can buy like 3 bags of groceries, and you're telling me that that's going to be enough to buy health insurance? Give me a break. Single person average premium for a single healthy adult is $700 a month. So you can't even buy health insurance for yourself, let alone your family. Makes absolutely no sense. So they're cutting Medicaid by $1 trillion. They want to get rid of Obamacare and give you money to go deal with private health insurance companies with no subsidies from the government. They want to get rid of Medicaid and kick grandma off of their retirement. Well, they want to do that too. I misspoke. They want to kick them off their retirement and kick them off Medicare, which is their health insurance. More. You have cancer. Would you rather have $8,000 annually or insurance? Would you rather have insurance? Where you go to the hospital, right? You go to the hospital and you get a $100,000 bill, right? And all you have is your deductible. If you've already paid your deductible, you're good to go. Or do you want $410 from Donald Trump? You tell me. All right. Insurance. I choose insurance. I don't want $410. I can't even buy a week's worth of groceries with that money. How am I supposed to buy health insurance? More. Here we go. Mike Johnson. Take a look at this. Republicans are the ones fighting for health care. as they actively cut it. This is the craziest dystopian shit I've ever seen. You have to be a sociopath to be a politician, especially a Republican one. You have to be crazy. You come out here and you can legitimately say these words coming out of your mouth. Utter lies. He's saying that Republicans are the one fighting for healthcare. There it is. While they're actively going out and cutting healthcare. They've already done it. They cut $1 trillion from Medicaid. How could you say that you're fighting to save healthcare? What does that even mean? We can only go by your voting record. We can only go by what you say and what you do. And you're doing the complete opposite. Look, it's not just talking points to us. We do this. We fight for healthcare for Americans. We have ideas. Yeah, the only ideas you have is to cut healthcare. Let's listen to this complete buffoon.
Republicans are the ones fighting to save healthcare. Why? It's not just talking points to us. We do this. We have ideas, and we have already implemented ideas and measures to reduce costs, increase access and quality, and eliminate fraud, waste, and abuse. Now, why do we say it's not just a talking point? Why do we say the Republican Party is the only one advancing common sense reform solutions? Because we've proven it. We did that in the big, beautiful bill, the Working Families Tax Cut.
Yeah, we did that by cutting $1 trillion from Medicaid in the big, beautiful bill. I just don't understand how he can come out here and lie like that. I could never do this. I could never be this big of a liar. Like, I could never be so sociopathic and just lie and then behind the scenes do the complete opposite. You literally cut Medicaid by $1 trillion and then come out and say that you're actually doing good things for healthcare for Americans. I know I keep saying I just can't understand how someone can do something like this. It's so foreign to what I can do as a human being. And I'm sure you guys are the same way, whoever's watching this video. My viewers, 100%, I know you guys wouldn't be like this. It's insane. It's insane. They're cutting Medicaid. They want to cut Medicare. They want to get rid of all entitlement programs, Social Security, Medicaid, Medicare, Obamacare, and leave you with nothing. That's their goal. Republicans have always been like this. You just have to know history. They've been trying to cut entitlement programs since FDR first put in place Social Security. They've been trying to get rid of it. They've always been like this. You just have to know history. You have to know something about your country, about history. They've been trying to cut entitlements as soon as LBJ instituted some of these Medicaid, right? They've been trying to cut it. They've been trying to get rid of it. I mean, this is just Republicans 101. They hate anything government related when it comes to helping, middle-class Americans. That's just, they are the party of no government, right? So obviously they don't. So when he comes out here and says that they're fighting for healthcare, you have to know he's lying because they're the party of no government. They don't like the government. They don't want anything to do with the government. So of course they're not going to do anything. They don't believe in big government. They don't believe in government spending to help Americans. That's just against their core beliefs. So when he comes out and says this, it's just pure nonsense, right? Anyway, if you believe in fighting for the working class, if you believe in economic justice, please consider subscribing and helping out the channel. It would really help out, and I would really appreciate it. I will see you in the next one. See you guys in the next one. Appreciate it.